Is that on her space?
Was
that on her space?
It was.
And you can interpret that, some of the things, as the response to...
On July 7th.
We look at everything.
I know. Hey,
everything.
I did not see this.
That's
And
what
these
I'm
are the
gonna show
Are
things
you.
that you'd
these
have
lyrics to a
No.
song? Or
Actually, she created that on her laptop. If I'm not
On
mistaken,
my laptop.
On the laptop, the same thing.
You need a tower back today, don't you?
I have the tower, but
Yeah.
I can't get in on Casey's side of the tower, and that's where all the pictures are and the videos of Kaylee and all that stuff.
She couldn't give you a password?
She
or
told me it was timer 55, and we tried it, and we can't. It won't let us in. So I don't know if the password defaulted.
Well, you might
Or
want
what?
to check with Lee too, because what
Yeah.
Lee
Lee
explained
says
to me
he's
is...
tried to get on it. He can't
But
get
Lee
on it.
also had a problem with the laptop, and it looks like she or someone deleted from this date back.
They were trying to do that on a laptop.
So, and that's long before we came across, you brought those to our,
Right.
that, for
Right.
whatever reason.
Yeah, because I think you guys got the laptop the 16th or 17th.
Yeah,
No, maybe
right around there.
17th or 18th,
Yeah,
because
right
that
there.
came after the
That was
car.
after. Yeah, that was after.
And the 15th came back that night, and I think they came and got the laptop when they got the car.
But I wanted to share these with you. I wanted to ask you about this. I wanted to share this one with you. Because again, we have to look at a big picture. And like you've mentioned several times, we're building the puzzle. When all these pieces start coming in, you start getting a look at what the puzzle looks like, whether you like what the puzzle looks like or
Well,
not.
I had heard from some of her friends that Casey had told them that I was controlling her life. And I had told her, I said, Casey, why do you say that? I told you can move out whenever you want. The only stipulation is if you move out, you got to have a way to support Kaylee. And I want to make sure she has a place and you're not just going from friend to friend. And that's why when she was talking to me all this time, it was like, well, Mom, you know, I'm thinking about moving out. Jeff and I were thinking about being a family, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, well, then give her space and let her go. And that was why I didn't...
Jeff,
Jeff.
not Tony or...
But see, Jeff was in her phone 2 years ago as boyfriend. So Jeff could be any boy. I mean, Jeff could be any
Anyone named
boyfriend or any boyfriend related to boyfriend.
I'll tell you what it's not. It's not Jeff Hopkins from Jacksonville. There's a Jeff Hopkins here who went to school with her. We
Right.
talked to him.
Right,
It's not Jeff
and Lee
Hopkins
knows
from
him
Jacksonville.
too.
But anyway,
There is a Jeff Hopkins in Jacksonville, but
there's
he's
quite a
older.
few of Jeff Hopkins in Jacksonville.
Yeah. it's- wow.
You're going to miss your thing.
And, well, we got to be on the road. We have to get back home and get on the road. We got to get changed and get our stuff so we can get going.
The receipt from Universal, the one where the parking receipts in your
I
car
think
downstairs.
no, it's in my car at the house. I'll bring it to
Pull
you.
aside.
Brendan.
Yeah, pull aside.
I think it's still in
Is
my
that okay?
cup holder.
It's your case, brother.
I
Pull
think
aside.
I think it's in
That's
my
fine.
cup holder,
That's
and
fine.
hopefully it's not wet. But I never took it
Not a
out of my
problem.
car and I didn't throw it away.
Not a problem.
Because we don't even need to ask for the other receipts.
Yeah, as you can see by the thickness of that book there.
The
This is just my
J.C.
snipping
Penney
around.
receipts from when she actually purchased is the envelope with. The reason I gave them to Jose is I offered him up that night
I know, you offered him
to
to John.
guys,
Mhm.
to several people, and even days later, I think John said we don't need those.
And you understand why you're
Right,
saying that.
so that's what I thought, well, then shit, let someone else look at a timeline and try to figure out, because they were going to go look at video cameras and things like that in the store. I wanted someone to see if we could pin down where Caitlin was.
There's been 2 economics detectives that are right there.
All right, but see,
I'm
no
trying
one
to-
told me why you
Well,
guys didn't
normally-
need them. And you can understand from my point of view, this is something that we could look at, and you guys...
Well, we can't. You understand what we said.
But Yuri, right from the very beginning, before when I first found out about it was on the media, you know, I thought you guys, someone had told me that night, which was Wednesday morning, that there was going to be a missing persons bulletin that day. We stayed glued to the
Let
TV
me
all
explain
day
that.
long for Kaylee. Right,
Can I
exactly.
explain that one to you?
Right. Go ahead, explain it.
The reason we didn't put it out at 7 in the morning when I dropped Casey off was because I already had indications that she was lying to us about who all these people were. Before I put Kaylee out there, I need to verify I need to try and find her, because if I put Kaylee's face out there at 7 in the morning and this person has Kaylee, they're going to go, oh shoot, they're coming to get me. So
George and I are reasonable people. We could have understood that. I mean, all day long we were
that's
looking
why
for
we
her
didn't do
picture on the news.
and that's why we didn't do that.
Right. And then before,
Just
because the media
like-
was beating down our doors, and I told him, I said, I'm not talking to anybody until I speak to the lead detective.
Just like Georgia, she wanted us to put that composite out. Why? If we know the plane, and we're getting the itinerary, and we're getting the passenger manifest, why are we going to spook this lady by telling her we're coming?
Okay.
See, that's why we don't do this.
Okay. And do you have to have a
This
passenger manifest?
this came to us. It's in your name.
Middleton.
It looks like a card, just a card. But I'm not opening it because it's yours.
Let me open it in front of you. I don't care.
I just wanted to, I think it's just like, I don't know what it is, so I want to make sure you get that before you even,
Well, you can read it.
That saved us having to write any kind of paperwork.
My prayers are with you every day and night. Please know that you're not alone. My heart fills your pain. I'll keep praying. God gives you the strength to keep going. And I'm a grandmother too, and I would move heaven and earth. It was my grandchild, so please don't give up the faith.
that's what we thought it was going to be, so.
Yeah,
No,
but I mean-
That's okay, it's yours.
No, I mean, just like that day when Annie dropped up stuff. I mean, you looked at it like, well, what's that? Well, let me read it first. It came to me, and then you can read it. I'll give it to you.
That's because we never know what's going
I
to
know.
say, you know. We don't know if it's going to say, show this to the police, we're going to do this, or hey, don't share this with the police, but I know.
I've gone through Casey's room over and over again. I took every piece out of her closet, every item of clothing, shook it out. I took everything out of all her stuff to see if I could find anything, and I can't. I mean, I've gone through stuff again.
And we're doing everything that we can, reaching out to everyone that we can. When these people's faces pop up on the news, like on these pictures that go out, we're getting phone calls saying, hey, I'm one of those people. I need to talk to you because I don't have any clue what's going on. I don't want my name dragged in the mud. They're reaching out to us as fast as we're even reaching out to them. So hopefully, now you see kind of where we've been doing, what we've been doing. Hopefully, we're on the same sheet of music.
Right.
Okay?
But
We're
let
going
me
to be
give
very
you those
careful.
two Georgia other connections. The one that saw Kaylee at the gas station, and she said there should be video. Were you aware of that Sunny Breeze one? She said there was a
Honestly?
robbery, 45 minutes at that gas station.
Oh,
Her friend owns
we
the
already-
gas station. You guys
yeah,
pulled that
we've
out?
already called. That was a while ago.
That was the same day as this lady. It was the same day as Amy, because I got the calls the same
We
day.
got a call. No, I'll have to check. But we got a call something similar.
Sheila was
Also understand that with all the tips, I'm not handling the tips.
I know you're not.
We got somebody handling
I know.
that, so I can focus on
Right.
other things. I can focus on this.
I want to ask you a favor. We just met. I need the 3 gas cans because I think that there may have been a male involved in that when she got them. Is there any way that we can maybe look at those again?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Because
sure
if there's
George-
a fingerprint or something
Oh,
on there from
absolutely.
someone that
George, now I know, I don't know if Lee had borrowed them at all, because Lee borrows our lawnmower and gas cans, so Lee's prints
can
may
double
be
check.
on there for
Okay.
that
No problem.
as well. But whatever you guys need, I mean,
Okay.
you guys can come and look and take whatever.
maybe we'll just get
report
that
to
done. We'll knock that
before.
right out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I
And then we're done. I think. So we
Yeah,
can,
I don't-
we'll
Just
get
let me know.
Monday.
Let me know
Let's just
time.
Monday.
Okay.
You want us to come here Monday at what time?
What's good for you?
How about 9 o'clock, 9:30?
All right.
Because I wanted a few more
9:30
things.
on
Monday.
Monday.
Few more things here and finish this month off.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time you got right now?
We gotta get going. I don't want George
12:05?
driving fast.
Okay.